Okay, looks like we're live now. So this will be the final live stream. I promise I won't spam you guys anymore. So there's been a lot of problems. Like the problem was that when I checked out the live stream on YouTube, it said that it wasn't streaming. But then when I check out on my desktop, apparently it was streaming. But then when I go and check to see if it was okay, apparently it had already been stopped streaming. So it's kind of weird. So apologies for a lot of mistakes. But this time we'll get to the point. So there's a couple of things before we proceed. There's about 30 seconds of delay. So if you have any questions, leave your comments. Leave your comments in the comments. The chat section of this session is to be able to show you my process into building projects without code, and we'll be building on this project called Frama, and I'll show you guys what it looks like. So the URL is frama.me, so I'll show you guys what that is. So frama.me. I think I'm logged in, so we'll jump to the editor page. So, but I'm going to show you guys what that kind of looks like. So anyways, so the so yeah, this is the home page. This is what it looks like. So basically you can create portfolio pages, okay, so I'm going to show you guys on the editor because I don't want to log in and do everything here. So this is what the portfolio or the editor looks like. And you can add elements to your pages. You can drag and drop elements and basically create a web page like thing. And also you can test your website out. And when you click on play, I hope my internet is okay and there are no problems. Okay, so this is definitely too bad. Like the internet was just, I'm not sure if it's my internet or if it's the thing, if it's the application itself. Alright, so we have my portfolio here. It's not really a portfolio, it's just a bunch of crap. So this is the editor. So this is what I just dump in a couple of things just to test if things are okay. This is what it looks like now. That's my portfolio logo. Like, it's not the official logo. And this is one thing I added, by the way. It's the get started thing. We'll show you guys some steps. So if I click on get started, it shows you some steps as well. This is something that I did. It is not really on the live version. So this is one of the things that people requested for. So it shows you all those steps, and then when you get started, you have some idea. It didn't show the pictures, which is what we're gonna do today. One of the things we'll do today, and we'll also add a cover image on the top most part, and also allow people to So what happens when you upload cover images is that every page, for instance, has a little bit of, let's say, personality. So let's say, for example, you're creating a project and you want to talk about a project. So maybe you can, on the mockup, you can keep a header image or something, like how you have a Facebook cover image or something like that. So that's what a cover image is. And you can notice here, if I click on this little university, this hat icon, you will actually see a couple of tutorial videos. It actually doesn't show, but I actually created a page for it. I'll get into what the actual page itself looks like in a minute or so. But I want to show you what exactly is that we've built so far. Okay, so I think I think you can check this thing out. So I'm not going to go into the tutorial of how to use Frama, because I've already done that on my other videos, but we're gonna build Frama, and I'm actually reading your chat, by the way. So if you have any questions, feel free to leave them. I probably will read them probably towards the. I keep checking them periodically. So yeah, leave your comments and I will get to them. All right. So if it's any question regarding bubble or no code or anything, I'll be glad to answer those questions. Okay, so first things first is, what does the homepage look like? On the bubble editor, I made things quite easy for me. Like, I didn't want to use like 2 column or 3 columns. I just stacked one above the other, and it's a pretty basic homepage. And a lot of people sort of said there's not much information regarding this. That was one of the feedback I received. And also, I changed the logo a little bit, and I'll get to that in a second. So let me open that up. Okay, so by the way, if you guys are not following me on Twitter, I actually announced that I will be coming live on Twitter. So I actually changed the logo a little bit. I actually made this bottom edge smooth, just so you guys know. And yeah, so okay, so let's go ahead and get started. So one of the things what we had to do was, okay, this video. All right, so this video got a lot of traction. Like, it received too much traction, actually. Like, people saw the video and they liked the concept. Like, it's just so fast and it looks so fancy, but then nobody actually used the product. Like, oh my goodness, there's just so much of weight in that video. So it's like the video is so passionate. If you haven't checked it out, check it out. Like, a lot of people have actually complimented it, but in a lot of ways it's a big problem when it comes to the product side. Like, people are not using it. So also on the editor side, there was a lot of there was a lot of let's say comments that I received. One of the things was, just teach us how to get started. Like, those videos, like the walkthrough videos on YouTube, those are for you guys, all right? And I thought I will add those videos to this section here, which basically is just a gallery of videos, so you can just watch those tutorial videos to get started. Maybe later I was thinking of doing something like I don't know if you've checked this website out called wikihow.com, something like that, all right? So I'll show you guys how it sort of runs on the bubble end. So there is about 3 main pages, okay? There's the index page. That's the home page. It's pretty simple and straightforward. It just has the sign up and everything. And by the way, this is not a tutorial video for those people who are thinking. This is just here to show you guys my process. Some of it. All right. Oh shit. I'm going to check out the chat. Okay, so yep. So all right. So let me go ahead and let me go ahead and show you guys the data editor here. So let me go to data types here. So there are 3 pages: the editor and the page and the index. So I lost track of what I was talking about. So anyway, so there's 3 pages, all right? So one is the home page, the second one is the editor, which is what we're looking at, and there's also the page thing. So the page is for the page is basically where is the main thing that users or your users will actually see. So that's the thing that's not the editor, but it's basically the end user stuff. So that this is the actual website, so to say. So it doesn't have the drag and drop feature and everything. It's just basically the same thing as the editor. And the problem with one of the things that's happening here is that when I started making this project, I first made the editor. I didn't create the page view because you'll see in a minute why I did that. But before I sort of get into my whole process, I want to show you guys some basics so everything doesn't sound like so gibberish. So anyway, so there's the editor page, and when you actually when you create these properties, okay, when you create the features for people to be able to like add things to their pages, there are going to be buttons like delete button and everything. And I carefully, if you check this out here on the editor here, this is a different panel, okay, this on the side here. So this panel, what I did is I basically I put this on the side, and I made this like sort of visible only if it is an editor, or I deleted this group on the editor. I removed all the editing part, and I replaced this this part, of course, which is the editing part. You can't edit this on the viewer, but basically it's the same thing that's cloned everywhere. And I also got rid of the essential buttons that allow you to edit the content of the page on the page. So basically the way you do that is click on add page and you duplicate the editor, and then you get the same copy. Okay, so Kiran says hi, hello guys. All right, so okay, so I'm gonna go into my workflow and show you guys how many things are over here. There's a lot of things, and some of these are repeated. So it's like close button, basically just hiding stuff. So that's just so many of close buttons and so many show buttons. So it's actually not so many things happening. The main buttons are basically when you add any of these things here. This is where the main workflow exists, and which is basically creating the element. And also the logic is also in the drag and drop thing. All right, so that's also there. So first thing we're gonna do is create the cover page feature. So let's put this down here, okay, and okay, so on the data editor, let me go through some things that's happening here. Okay, so the page is the page. There's some properties here. You can, if you would like to, you can pause this and check this out. So now the seller stuff is just things that I have not introduced yet, but I did think about it at some point. Actually, in the version that I was working, I also enabled people to add buy features, like people can sell stuff on their website and stuff. We'll probably think about it, because right now it doesn't make any sense to introduce that feature. So, but yeah, it does sort of exist. So we have the order feature, which is also not something that exists. Notifications, by the way, is for things like if somebody contacts, you get that. And you also have lesson, which is basically videos, but those videos will be like listed over here when you click on this button here. I actually have designed that already, I guess, but it's not linked. But then there's also chat, which is basically, if you want to know, that's basically this one. Okay, I need to just refresh this page here for a second. Yeah, so basically that's chat. I'll get to that in a minute. So basically it allows people to create conversations. So you can ask a topic, and people will be able to answer those questions. All right. The next thing is where pretty much the main thing lies. So every single element here. Okay, I'll get to that in a minute. So this block, this full thing is called a block. So the way I sort of arranged this, now there are a lot of values here. Now, so basically users that can access is basically, okay, I think these are, okay, basically there are like about a couple of properties that you may want to know. First thing is block location, which is where this block is located. So in which page does this belong to? And background image is basically the background image of that block. Background color is basically the color of that block. And autoplay, it sounds so complicated, but it isn't. It's basically it's a value that is stored for autoplaying a video or not. And address requirement, okay, that's maybe a little too much. Then we'll come to link. So link, as you know, is the link itself, and there's a lot of values here, and you can notice there's something called type, and I save that as text. So I'll essentially tell you what's happening here, and you'll get it in a second if you know if you've used bubbles. So I'll show you guys. Like, let me get to, let's say, the text. So okay, wait. I think it should be with this. Let's add an input here. Multiple input. Oh yeah, okay. So this is what's happening here, is that there are different blocks that are stacked on top of each other. But what's happening is that I added conditions here, and I said that when the type of the block is product, then show this. If the type of the block is that, then show this. Okay, so that's how basically it works. Now I want to pull this also down because like I said, I want to do a cover image first, because that was a useful feature that I learned about Portfolio. So let me actually go figure this white position out, and actually when I check the chats out, I forget what I'm talking, like I forget what I'm doing. So apologies if I do that. Alright, so I think that should be okay. Now, one of the things you want to do is you want to add another group. I think initially I created like 3 live streams, and that's why a lot of people are like lost now. Okay, I'm gonna center this horizontally. Okay, is it too big? Maybe you wanna like resize this big. And center that. Okay, so let's change that to card type. So I'm just changing it for the time being. I just want to check this out and how it looks. And you might ask me this question, like, okay, this looks so ugly on the top. Like, what if you don't want a cover image? You can opt out. Okay, you don't really need a cover image. Like and also this height will collapse if you don't upload a cover image. So don't worry about it. All right. So I'm going to keep a group light border. Is that what it is? No. I'm gonna create a new style here, and it's okay. And so yes, I'm gonna add a border solid, make it white, width is 2, and I'm going to make it dotted. Oh shit, looks horrible. Give me a second. Maybe make it like 5. Oh no, that looks so scary. Maybe I want to reduce the opacity down, and I want to reduce the width to 1, and I want to change that to dash maybe. That's a little too many dashes. Okay, let's check this out. Yeah, I think this one looks okay. What do you guys think about this? Oh, nobody's watching it now. It's okay. Alright, so the thing you want to do is you want to say upload cover image. And I'm going to center this vertically, and I'm going to center this horizontally again, and I'm going to put this up here, and I'm also going to add a picture uploader. Okay, I'm going to add that here. So basically what's happening now is I'm allowing people to upload a cover picture, and I think we don't need this one. We're going to remove this text element and make this the placeholder text here. And one thing we're going to do is, well, think about this for a second. I think what we need to do is we need to stretch this across the full width, and I'll tell you guys in a minute why. Because you want to show the full cover image, and I know this is gonna cause problems in the responsive side, so I'm gonna change this to cover image. I'm gonna create a new style here, and I'm gonna create that style. I'm gonna edit the style here. Alright, I'm gonna make this white, make this down here, make it maybe 24, upload a cover image, and I'm also going to make this 10. Is that okay? Oh no, the border looks terrible. Okay, not dotted, but maybe dashed. Looks okay. I have the thing here, so I'm gonna remove off white card now. Group light borders. It doesn't say anything, so it's okay. One of the things I want to do is I want to make sure that it takes up, okay, the minimum width is 400, so is 100. Okay, Jacob Bartroop asks, what are you building? Okay, I'm building a cover image feature for portfolios. So basically, what this will do is this will allow people to upload cover images to their portfolios. And I guess so first we'll be actually doing it from the editor side, and then we'll be doing it from the viewer side, so their users can do it. So we're gonna push a small update in this version, and we're not going to build anything totally intensive, just so we're on the we're not going to start from scratch and build anything. The idea was, okay, let's ship a feature today, and from the next stream onwards we can start from scratch, so you guys have a complete idea. So yeah, I thought this could be an interesting idea. I think I have to stop rambling, but okay. Let me go back to the editor here for a second. Alright, so I have the cover image, and actually, you know what? If I refresh this page, yeah, I'm gonna ignore that for now. Yeah, this white thing is just ugly as hell. But give me a second. Yeah, this white thing is just ugly as hell. Let me fix that for a second here. So it says here, when the background image is hovered, it says the background color is 10. So maybe make that like so. You know what? Let's make this white, and let's increase the thing to 20. Okay, I'll show you guys what's happening here. So there's a default background color, which is FFF with an opacity of 10, and I'm increasing that to 20 when I hover onto this, so that this doesn't. And I'll show you. Yep, that's much better, right? So yep. So now let's actually upload a cover image, but we've not done anything in the workflow, so there's no button or anything. So first, let's do that. Now, one of the things that I've done with Frama is, let me bring up my repeating group thing here, which is, where is that? block. Yep. Okay, so I'm gonna center this horizontally. Yep. Okay, one of the things that's happening is that, okay, this thing was not aligned properly, so I think now it should be okay. If it's not, I think we should maybe reduce the cover image size. Let's reduce the size because I want to keep the size as this top part here. And yeah, and I'm gonna rename this to cover image. Okay. And you might be wondering why. Wait. Okay, so how are we going to save the changes or save this to the database? First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to page here, and I'm going to add a cover image here, and the field type here is image. So create. Okay, I guess there are about 4 people watching now. Okay. All right. So so I upload. Wait. Yeah, we're done now. Okay, so let's go to the workflow here. And one of the things you have to do is you want to go to click here to add events, and then you want to go to when input value is changed. Okay. And it doesn't appear, like it goes somewhere because there's just too many workflows. Actually, you can organize these, and I'll show you guys how to organize them in a minute. You have so many workflows. Okay, so what was the name of the thing? It was called cover image, right? So upload your cover image. So basically what's happening is I don't want to make users like click on a button to like save changes. One of the things that's happening in Frama is that every changes, like everything you type is reflected on real time. Like all of it, like you don't, everything is just saving in real time. So you don't have to click on publish button to do anything. So it's incredibly fast, all right? So what I'm saying is, okay, when this the value is changed. So let's say if somebody has the design capabilities in Bubble isn't great. It could be powerful if it was more like Webflow. I completely agree with you. Like actually, Bubble launched something. They launched a Figma import feature. I don't know where that feature is. I did see the video sometime, but I don't remember seeing. I didn't see that button anywhere. Now I started working on this project before that feature was even introduced. But one thing that Bubble has done really well is that you can import your designs from Figma, which actually is pretty cool. But again, you still have to do your responsive jobs. I mean you have to make your site responsive. It still sucks, but yeah, it's something. They've actually done. I mean, it's actually a pretty big feature, to be honest with you. I don't know where it is, but if I came across that, I'll let you know. And if there's anything, I'll let you know. So as I said, I have tried it, but it's not great. Oh, I take that you're talking about Bubble. So about Bubble, the site builder, of course it sucks, man. But in the next episodes, if we'll try to work with some other website builders as well, if this is like sort of inconvenient, but a project of this complexity, we have to use Bubble for the go. All right, so. I mean, you can do these kinds of things with Webflow. Like seriously, I mean, for example, like look at these kinds of workflows. I mean, I'll show you one thing that's happening here. So, for example, a method like when a button is clicked, you want to have this workflow. When a button after every 5 seconds, do one thing. I mean, these are just triggers for your information. These are not sort of. Like these are not just the things you can do. I mean, the things you can do is over here. The actions are over here. So that's the strength of Bubble, like so to say. Oh, you're talking about the Figma integration. I'm sorry. Okay, the Figma integration. Okay, so it's not great. Okay, I've not really tried it, to be honest with you. So yeah, I mean, Jacob says that it's not good, but yeah, I'll try it out sometime and see how it's gonna work. But I still, I mean, obviously, it's not going to be 100% perfect. The thing behind all these integrations, like this Figma thing, the idea behind these services is just to is just so that you, like, for example, you create this on Figma. This upload cover image is not going to be a picture uploader. This might be an image, but the thing you can do with Bubble is you can replace this and call this a thing. You still have to do work. I mean, you still have to do a lot of work. Like, it's not going to I mean, it's not going to understand all the elements. All it's going to do is it's going to make things like designing this home page, for example. This part here, that's going to be easy for with Bubble. So yeah. So I think I've gone too far. So yeah, I'm also going to say dynamic image, insert dynamic data, current page cover image. So what's happening is if there is a cover image, that will be the image that it will take here. All right. So and if you go to, let's go to where's that thing here? Yeah, cover image here. So let's go ahead and when the value has changed, I want to make changes to a thing, which is current page. Cover image is picture uploader value. Okay, so that's done. Now, so by the way, what's happening here is that as you upload the image, as and when the image is uploaded, I'll show you guys what this looks like now. And you don't need to actually add a button to replace this. You can, but I'll show you what this looks like now for a second. Alright, so I'm going to upload a cover image. What is this? That's, by the way, the upcoming video. I'm just going to upload an image that I took myself so I don't get into copyright problems. Okay, I took this image myself, so yeah. I'm just going to upload this image. And this is a very informative video. Thank you. I like, to be honest with you, this might look a little gibberish, but give it some time and you'll understand. The project is not that complicated, to be honest with you. And yeah, this is, I don't know why it's taking so long. Usually these parts are the things that I edit out in the final version. I think it's quite easy to finish this on the page end. So let's finish this on this page, in this part here. Okay. And yes, don't worry about the page thing. I mean the space thing. We'll actually solve that ourselves. Like, oh shit, not here. Editor page. While it is loading, I'm just gonna copy this. And I'm going to page and I'm going to paste this here. Okay, so one of the things I'm going to do is center this horizontally, and I'm going to make the type of content as image. and it's going to be current page cover image. All right, so okay, so this should actually work. Now on the conditions tab, I'll do one thing here. So when the current page cover image is empty, you want to make the visible as false, and also you want to make the collapse element animate the collapse operation. To you don't need to animate this, I think so. Okay, it's fine. Animate this. All right, so okay, I'm going to sort of, I don't know, what do I do about, should I put this texting inside this or should I just leave it outside? And yeah, you could see the fact that it's okay, I changed the workflows as I was editing it, so that's why it's problematic. I think I have to stretch this like this. It's causing a lot of problems this way. I'm gonna copy this width. I'm gonna copy paste it over here. I need to upload an image, only then can I actually show you what it looks like on the cover, on the what was the image that we just uploaded? Okay, I'm just gonna upload this image for now. Okay, yeah, now the cover image is pretty much done. Now if I actually say, if I see how my page looks on the page site, I mean on the page editor. Oh, come on, man. Oh, okay. It's a weird problem. Okay, let's fix this now. So the problem that happens is that every time, and I don't know if you can notice this, on that, there's a problem that I came across, and for that I came across a weird fix for that. That's that I put this over here and put this over here. Let me put this up here. Okay. And I'm going to check how the border image is going to look. But before I do that, I need to go to this part, background image, dynamic image, current pages, cover image. Okay, so I'm gonna center this image, width as a parent element, and let's see how this looks now. I hope this should work. I mean, the responsive problem might still exist. And by the way, you can ask in the editor side if you notice, okay, the cover thing is working okay. I mean, but what is the deal with this thing going haywire? The problem is I'm still not able to figure out what exactly is the element that's causing this problem. If you put any element above it, okay, like anything, let's say if I'm gonna put this right here, okay, wait. So I'm gonna do something here. I'm gonna put the group up here. I'm just gonna test this. Okay, what's happening? It still is a problem. No, it's not actually. You can see that the image is coming up, but then it's taking all these guys down. Well, what is causing this problem? How long are we into this? Oh my goodness, we're like 1 hour into the stream already. Like this is my first time that I'm streaming, so that's why I'm kind of nervous as well. Like, so. By the way, there's about 30 seconds delay in when you actually. Oops. Ah. Okay. Let's see if this is okay on the editor side. So let's go back to the editor. And I'll come back to this page again. Okay, so limit the image size before upload. Okay, cover size image. Background style. Okay, I want to do something here. I want to say when this picture uploaders. No, wait. Okay, let's first check what's happening here. Okay, the problem is when I upload the image, it's the image uploads, but I don't want it to be cropped like this. How it's supposed to be. It's supposed to take the full width. So there's one way we can fix this. We get rid of the dynamic image here, and we go to let's say on the conditions tab here. When the okay, let's go back to the group here. Let's make this. Oh, actually, you don't need to do that. I'm sorry. Type of content is page. Current page. You don't need to do that, actually, technically speaking. But okay, let's go to conditions here. So when the parent groups pages. Wait. So. Cover image is not empty. I want to first of all show this. I also want to do something here. Go back here. There's a reason why I added this group here, by the way. So what I'm going to do is when this current image cover image is empty, I want to hide this. Okay, I'm gonna like collapse the height so that it doesn't take up that space, so this element will come on the top. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna put this back to full width, but yeah, let's go back here. I also want to change the background style to image, and background image is parent groups pages background image. Okay, and yeah, about this little thing here, why it's only for the editor, it's because of this little debugger thing. Okay, this is not how the actual thing looks. The actual thing, if you want me to show you what this looks like, I remember my Okay, I don't want to lock in from here like this, because wait, this is not how it kind of looks. By the way, I'll show you guys what it kind of looks like on the other side. Okay, guys, ask questions. I'm actually waiting for your questions. I mean, these things, I guess, is not so interesting. Wait, I actually have an image. What happened to that image? Okay. It's not empty. Okay. Wait, we do have a cover image, right? So let's go to cover images. I mean, should I form another stream? Okay, it was reconnected successfully. I don't know why, but there's a problem in the live stream, but okay. Okay, why is the cover image not showing up? I'm going to upload this cover image just for the sake of this thing. Alright, I think we could do one thing. Where did that image go? Okay, so that's the problem, right? Is that when the image is uploaded, make changes to the current pages. Let's check this out now. I hope this works. I don't know why it's not showing my cover image. I actually have a cover image for this page. Okay, 2 people watching now. I don't know what you guys are. I think I'm sorry. Like I got stuck with something. So yeah, I'm trying to figure out a problem and how to solve this. So yeah, I'm not so smart as some people think. Like I'm just trying to figure out problems with you guys. So why is the cover image not showing up? Okay, let's do one thing. Let's resize this for a second. Usually I found Figma, but I'm doing it this way because I'm gonna make this like 14, and I'm going to put buttons. By the way, guys, if you're watching this, please leave your questions or comments, because that's actually the reason why I guess or at least that's why I'm here. So I'm gonna say save changes. So I'm gonna make this a widget here. Changes. Okay, so upload cover image. Okay, bring this down. I'm gonna add a group. And oops, sorry. Wait, yep. And I'm going to resize this. Oops. And there's actually a style I've created for this called card, and it looks something like this. So I'm gonna put this in the center horizontally and center back. Okay, so basically what I'm doing is, now I'm going to show the image on this group here, but I'm going to have a window or a pop-up like layout that's going to host this parent. Like, let me put this here. Okay, so what's going to happen is I'm going to add a button here, and I'm going to show you what the button looks like. It's called edit images. No. Okay, I'm going to change the style to secondary style, make it more subtle. And I've actually used these kinds of styles before, so yeah, I think I can go back to this old style here. Okay, this is the kind of the, let's say, close button. We have this close button here, so I'm gonna put that over here. Okay, I think it's too big. Let's resize this to something like 32. Wait, no, 32. No, 32. Okay, yeah. Okay, so center horizontally, center vertically. Make this a little smaller. Maybe 16. It's good size. Okay, so off-white wheel. I'm gonna change this to white. No. That's bad. What's the color of the exit close button that we've used everywhere? Yeah, I'm just gonna copy this one here because that's the wrong one. So I'm gonna copy that and paste this here. Actually, the good way to do things is by using reusable elements. Okay, that's the right way of doing things. But I'm doing it this way because, okay, so should we add a cover, like a text here that says change cover image? Okay, I can change that to small light. Is that okay? Oops, that was correct, I guess. Change cover image. Okay, so it looks okay. No, I'm going to again make this smaller because I think we don't need to give it so much space. Horizontally. Sometimes I just play with straight away on Bubble. Like, Bubble is just horrible when it comes to design editor, but it's sometimes a lot of cool like ideas come on Bubble itself. The thing is that the ultimate, like when you do it on Figma, eventually you have to implement this on Bubble. So for that reason, I try it out straight on Bubble sometimes. So if something is possible, like there's a lot of limitations with no code, and tomorrow a video is coming up, by the way, where we'll be talking about what are the limitations of no code. So there we'll be going through all those in detail. Okay, so let's go ahead and add the same button here. Oh no, wait, so let me go back to close. I have all these buttons, by the way, within this page, but I don't want to remake those things. Okay, so I'm gonna put that over here. Okay, I'm gonna replace this icon here. By the way, I'm using material icon set because it has the highest number of icons. Just so if you're using Bubble and if you're wondering, replace or let's say image. Oh, sorry, upload. I think this okay, so this pop-up or this icon here will open this little window. So I'm going to remove the condition here. I'm just remove this condition here so the error goes off. Okay, so I'm going to make this, I'm gonna call this cover image upload. Okay, So and a reminder for anybody who's watching this again, to leave your questions. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and go to this part here, this group here, and where is it? Oh yeah, so here. So let's go ahead and say not toggle, I guess toggle is the thing. So toggle, cover image upload. Okay. So what's happening here, if you're wondering, is when you click on this button, this pop-up is going to appear and disappear as you keep toggling it. So, yep. I'm gonna add the same thing for the icon. Now you don't need to do this, but a lot of people complain that sometimes the group is when I like a lot of people using this on mobile, so sometimes people tap on it and then it doesn't work. Oh, by the way, I do have the repeating group for lesson. Yep. So this, by the way, is the tutorial section where users can see all the tutorial videos. I did add this section, by the way, before I got started. And all this is just simply just a repeating group with a video element on the top. I think we copied a close button, did we? Oh yeah, let's add the close button here to the thing because I think we don't have that here. So this is called and it's a good idea to at least rename those to elements to something you can remember, so that you can the next time you sort of wait. Okay, so now I'm going to hide the pop-up lesson pop-up. Yep. All right, so and I'm gonna do the same thing here. Basically, when I click on the close button, it closes. Okay, so yep. Lesson, and you see why I'm jumping on the left and right. Like I was doing cover image, why did I jump here? Like the thing is that this button is just not working, and sometimes I ship the whole app and then I don't realize that, okay, crap, that I forgot to fix this thing. Again, if you're wondering, this little thing on the bottom is what's causing this problem, like to come on the top, but it's normally not like this, or at least I hope, right? So if you go in, if you're watching this, you can go to frama.me, go to my profile, and just let me know if you are online, like if this thing is just like this on the center of the page, because if it is, it's a big problem. I need to start fixing that. I do have another problem on the page section which also we need to fix regarding the cover page. Okay, so wait a second. Now I want to go to save here and save button, start edit workflow. I want to go to make changes to a thing, current page, cover image, value. All right, so when you click on save, you also want to hide the window, so that's going to be upload, cover image, upload, hide that. All right, looks like we're good to go. But one thing it's okay. Let's go ahead and refresh this now for a second, and I'll show you guys what this will look like. I want to go to wait, where's the okay, yeah, so over here I want to go to when there is not empty. You want to change the background style to image. The background image would be current pages, cover image, Are you guys able to follow or not? Okay. Like, it's actually quite easy to implement this in a tutorial video. Like in a tutorial video, if things look like really fast, it's because I actually edit those time delays out. But I actually am pretty slow when I'm building stuff. Okay, where did that image go? Come on, man. Alright, so let's go fix this one here for a second. This close image. This close button. I'm gonna hide this. Close. No, wait. What's that called? Pop up? No. Wait. What? I think it's called cover image pop. Yeah, cover image upload. And when I copy that, I'm gonna use the same thing for the close button here, and I'm gonna paste that here. Okay, let me go back to design here. I don't know if you guys are able to see things clearly. I think I have to switch on the lights now. It's getting darker. Give me a second. All right. So where are we now? I'm gonna hide this first of all. So I'm gonna hide this entire pop-up when the thing loads. So animate the operation, say fade in and out. Okay, so that's going to make things like when I close this pop-up, it's going to make it look like it's closing. It's animating stuff. All right. So yeah. So Give me a second. Okay, I think now it should work. Let's check this out now. If it's not empty, this is supposed to be the case. And I made a mistake there when I said the cover image is empty. You want to do that, and okay, what am I doing here? Okay, so then you want to create another page, which is like when the current page is cover image is empty. Okay, when it's empty, you want to change the visible to false. Am I doing it correctly? Yeah. No, you don't want to make this like false, but I think let's check this out for a second here, don't we? How this looks like. Somehow it sort of cropped that part out, like. Now for the time being, I have not really dragged that logo part inside the cover page, but when I'm shipping this, it will. Oh, finally. Okay, finally it's here. All right, so we've accomplished something here now. Finally, let's take out the image uploader now. Okay, so if I click on this, oh, why does it expand like that? I don't want it to go like that. Okay, wait. So what's the width of this thing here? I want to change the image style. So let's go to image. Image. The thing, white of the image, and also I want to change the center of the image. Okay. Looks like there was some problem with the streaming. I didn't go anywhere, so I'm just sitting here. So if there's any problems with that, I won't continue streaming. Just so you guys know, until it continues, I will not proceed. Okay. Okay, looks like sometimes when it says disconnected, it's not really disconnected. like the okay, it's still causing this problem. What the hell? Oh wait, okay, but why does this get expanded only when there's another element that appears? It's kind of good and bad in the same way. Like, I don't like the fact that it's compressing so much. Like, you know, I don't want it to compress like so much. I just a little bit compression, that's enough. Let's go down here. Okay. Okay, I think I'm getting impatient here, like with the internet speed thing. It is just causing a lot of problems here. I'm gonna refresh this page here. Okay. Some things improved. I don't know what exactly has improved. Like you can. Oh, okay, that looks cool. You can notice the upload button now is actually shifted above. I don't know if you're able to notice that, but like, okay, where's the page thing here? All right, so this is where the real problem is, right? So let's fix this one here, because it at least it shows here. This one here is causing so much problems. The problem is, wait, where is that? Okay, so there's a couple of things happening here. Okay, so let's go to the editor and add this one here. I think we're almost getting there, so we should be done with the other 20-30 minutes. So I can't believe actually there are people watching this. Thank you guys, by the way. Alright, I think we can go to the last step for this cover image, which is like putting this back, and I can group these things inside. Wait. So no, hold on a second. I don't know, how can I select that cover? Okay, logo. No. And you guys see, you'll see what I'm trying to do in a minute. But yeah, logo. No. Okay. Current page. No. Why is this not working? Log image. Okay, so we got this finally. So this one, and we're going to, oh, there's actually a group already here. We can convert this group into into a cover image. Why do we need the other one here? I guess, is this group actually okay? It's not even nested. Okay, fine. Alright, so we have one here. Let me go up here, and it's I'm just fighting with bubble now. Okay, so horizontally, vertically. Oh, I ordered. Okay, I put that myself. All right, that's the actual cover image. It's empty. It should work now. Oh, look at this. Ta-da! Finally, we got this to run. Anyways, the cover image is now done. I'm gonna pull this down here. I hope no problems come up. Okay, so it kind of works now, but the only problem is that I just want to make sure that it's in line with the return to editor. Where's the return to editor? Okay, I just want to make sure that this, okay, I don't know where exactly this one is in, okay, this one is in 12. I want to just raise this to 12. First, I want to check the spacing in between these two is 42 pixels. Okay, all right. So, all right, so let me put this up there to 12 pixels, and I want to come down until I get to 42, which is 44. I think it's 43, 42. Let's check this out now. Yeah, it's 42 now. Perfect. Looks. Wait. Yep, I think we're almost there. Wait. So one. Wait, no. It's still not like perfectly aligned, the cover image. So we need to do something with that as well. So yeah, it looks okay. Like there's a very tiny little bit of margin on the top, but I'm not really satisfied. Okay, let's bring this down here to the level of the editor. So where's that? I added a small, or yeah, there you go. I want to bring that down to here. Wait, no, to here. Okay, I want to bring this down here. .42 pixels should be good enough now. There you go, it looks beautiful now, doesn't it? Okay, wait, I wanted to do something about the width here. The width of the thing here. The problem is, I can't really get to this point. I can't find out like how tall this thing is. Okay, I need to make a guess here. I need to make a measure this point here. Like, okay, I'm gonna zoom in here for a second here. Okay. I'm gonna put my hand in. This is gonna look ridiculous, but okay. It looks like I need to increase it a little bit more. Okay. If anybody's watching me do this thing, I think nobody's watching now, so it's okay. Cool. Right, so let's take this out now. I think it should look a little better. But we'll center this in a second. I'll center this in a minute. Look, this. Oh shit! No, it doesn't start properly here. Okay, let's center this again. Okay, now so let's check this out again. I just centered this now, so let's check this out where feet. No. That still doesn't look center. I'm going to. Should I resize this like this, like a little bit? No, okay. I'm gonna center this horizontally. Center this horizontally. Bring this down to here. It's okay. Okay. Now I don't know. The problem is that it doesn't align properly. This is the problem with Bubble, you know. I can't really get this to work like perfectly. Because the responsive thing is so horrible. Like, even if I fix this somehow to work in my screen, it's not going to look the same way for you guys. This is one of the problems with Bubble. Like, if you're ever doing a project, like, just keep this in mind, right? Like, this is the best I could do. I mean, with Bubble. Crap. It looks cool, right? Like, actually, this logo is uploaded separately. This one is uploaded separately. No. Okay, so I'm going to resize this further here. Ow. No. Okay, so let's make this something around 900. And I'm gonna center horizontally, no, put this here. Okay, looks okay. Let's go to the editor and fix this one here. So we have this huge giant ass thing here. I'm going to take all these elements and I'm going to put them inside of this little group. Okay, and you'll see why. Center horizontal. Oops. Okay. Center vertically. I want to check out what the width of this is. What's the width of this? 900. So I'm gonna copy that to 900 here as well. Or should we actually use oh, this was out all this time. We'll fix the cover images size here. We'll try to do something about it. Like, it's just playing around. Like, it's just, I mean, it's not perfect by any stretch of the word. Like, I mean, there's only a few things that you can do without code, I guess. So I'm gonna take the y value from here, from page editor. If you want to know why I'm doing that, it's because the same thing that you see on editor is what you see on page, and vice versa. Put this towards the. Wait, what's the location of this one here? This button here is in X is 50, so I'm gonna copy that and put that over here. Okay, and now I'm going to center this horizontally, and it's starting to take good shape. Okay, now I can put this back a little up there, and I'm gonna make this, where was it, 42 pixels, so wait, 42. Okay, let's go to repeating group and block, block. Yep. Okay, now I'm gonna take this Y value and paste it for this one here. Okay, now what I want to do is I want to go to this lessons one here. I want to show the lessons block as well. Where's that? Okay, so I want to show the lessons block, which is lessons pop-up. I want to use that, copy and paste it here as well. Where's that? Where did that thing go? Okay, yeah. Okay, so looks like we got the lesson pop-up there. Let's go to lesson pop-up. I think this should work, but we don't have any values here, so they're gonna be like tutorial videos. I guess we can call this like lessons. If you're watching this, by the way, if you're new to this thing, let me know what your questions are. Like, we're here mainly for questions. Like, I mean, at least I came here mainly for questions. So, or if you have comments, let me know. I understand it's like it's like so messy, but we're gonna try working on it. Why is this like this? Okay. Sometimes what I do is I just go like this. If I'm lazy, I would just create a new style like this. This is like the hard coding in Bubble. If you're not gonna reuse this all the time, one of the things you can do is you can do something like this. It's the quickest way. Like, you can just get that to work instead of like going to styles tab and messing that up. And so I'm gonna increase that to 18. Don't worry about it. You can actually you can make this reusable very easily. So it's going to be something like dark left header, I think. So that's what it is. So you can use this text on style on anything else also. So wait. So I'm going to no. Wait. Okay. So I want to increase this thing. I also want to not make this vertically aligned to center. I want to make this left aligned, and I want to make this like this. All right, so lessons, and let's increase the font size to something like 22. Is it okay? Okay, so this video thing, we have to feed in data. Okay, now so over here we're going to add this from the back end. So I'll show you guys how we can add it. So that's going to come from the back end, but let's check out our editor and also the lessons tab, and also we'll finish out the whole feature set, and we'll ship the new version today, so that we have accomplished something. it actually doesn't look so bad. Like the cover image looks okay, right? But where did that upload image vanish though? Okay, okay, we wanna bring this back up here up front. We wanna put this up there. So I want to maintain an odd number. So I'm like, okay, 3 inches, 3 pixels to the top, 3 pixels to the right. Just 21, 21, that's okay. Let's check this out now. Wait, what's happening? I can't see the... Okay, sometimes the image disappears, sometimes this disappears. What's happening? Alright, so center horizontally, center... Wait, do we have conditions here? No. Okay. You guys can help me out as well, like if I'm getting stuck and you guys know, if you guys know the solution, we're building this together. So I can't see the upload image. I just built that already. Oh crap, I'm in the section, so I'm supposed to go to the editor page and I'll find that there. Why? But it takes so much time to go between editor and this viewer section. Like initially, like both these pages had the same template. Okay, now it looks so huge here, doesn't it? Like, I'm sorry, let's go here. Like it looks so huge here, and it's not even center aligned. But over there on the other pages section, there it was so properly aligned. But I think over here now you can actually show your stuff. Okay, let's do one thing. This would make users get to be 267 pixels. I'm gonna take that and put the same thing over here. There's 267 pixels is the height. Cause wait. So I'm gonna take that and where's that? Did it snap? Right place? No. Okay. I'm gonna put that down. Where am I? So it's 42 pixels. Okay. Center vertically. Okay. Let's check this out now. Okay, one of the things we also want to do is when we say get started, we don't want to like always show that page. So once you say where's that button? Oh, we're in the page feature. Let's go back to editor. If you go to get started, button. What's that called? There's a button we added. It's called, let's go back to the get started here. It just keeps showing that all the time and it just gets annoying. So this one here, what's it called? Button next. Okay, so it's called next. Next. This one here. So one of the things you want to do is that every time, where's that? Yeah. So it's going to hide when it reaches the last page, which is one of the things I did. But I also don't want to show this thing if he has already gone through the end of the thing, right? So when I started and gone through halfway, and he's like, yeah, I know the procedure. It's going to look so boring. So one of the things you want to do is you want to hide. First thing you want to do is you want to make changes to a thing, and that's the and that's the current user. Okay, and I'll tell you why. Welcome intro is equal to no. Wait, what is no and what is yes? Okay, so basically we need to change it to yes. So what's happening is that I'll explain you guys what's happening. So this thing here, welcome intro, only appears if your welcome intro, this one here, this is called welcome intro. Okay, this thing appears only if you only if the value over on your workflows is no. I'm sorry, it is no. So if you click on this button, regardless of where you are in this thing, it will change it to yes. And from that time onwards, you will not see this get started page. I'll show you guys what that looks like in a second here. But there was a reason why I did not implement that here yet. So every new user will see this kind of welcome intro. Let's say get started. Okay, now if you refresh this page, you will not see that coming up again. Or if it does, you have to add the check. Yeah, you can check this out. By the way, I guess my other the chat thing, I mean my iPad is off right now but I will check the chats out towards the probably another like every 10 minutes, so bear with me. If you guys are watching this video and if I have not answered your question, like if you have anything, I will answer your questions. I will not go without answering your questions. So yeah, okay, wait, this cover image thing is quite odd. I don't like this thing here. It's just so bad. Well, let's do something about it, but first let's check if everything here is okay. Okay, all right. So yeah, also let's check out the lessons here. There are no lessons. The thing is, I show you how to add lessons. It's not a very big deal. It's like quite easy to do that, but it's actually not for that reason. Like okay, wait, there seem to be 4 issues. Okay, I want to remove the search here because there was a search element. Now I got rid of it because I think in the lessons pop up, right? The lessons pop up here. There was a search, but I don't think so. We have so many lectures here at this time, so there is no need for a search. I think later on we need to add search, because if, let's say for example, the user is searching for how to add a cover image, and a video's title is not cover image, and if you're looking for only cover image, the video can have tags, so they can be separated by commas, and you can search for that. So even though the title does not contain it, you can actually store those metadata on items. Like you can do that as well. Like yeah. Okay, let's first wait. Okay, there was a height we decided 1022. Was it? Was that the width of this thing here? Yeah, that was the width of this thing here. But then we decided, let's make this smaller. So I'm going to make this horizontally, and I'm gonna bring this here. Okay, I'm gonna center this horizontally, and I'm gonna center this horizontally. Center horizontally. It's so boring, right? The horizontal alignment thing. Wait. Okay, so there are no comments yet. Let's check let's check the viewers page out. Until then, and we also have to check out how it looks on the responsive side, which is also a big problem. I don't know if I will be able to ship this, because I need to fix the thing. And also, I told you, I promised you that I will fix the beginner section. I guess there's a problem with my internet now. It's okay, reload the page. It's the problem with Bubble, like sometimes I have to reload this page and there's just so many things in this page, and unfortunately I can't. It's maybe like the thing behind doing with no code is that you want to build and you want to ship, okay? And I kind of was familiar with Bubble only. I don't think the client version is as slow as the editor version, but it's that I think once you know what people want and you've experimented and exhausted all the resources that you have, then you can sort of you can always transition to code, because you can create REST APIs with Bubble, by the way. So you can transition end of this video, or towards the end of the stream. If I can, I'll try to show you guys the iPhone version of this app, which I'm not building it, by the way. I've actually partnered with my Wasim, I guess. Yeah, I don't know if he's watching this video. If he is, let me know. Okay. Okay. You guys can see the stats as well, like, yeah. Okay, I refreshed it again, I'm sorry. Let's preview this finally. And there seems to be a problem. It says bubble.io/null. What's the problem, man? Okay, let's go to editor. And you might be wondering, okay, so if you don't have, let's say, if you're not logged inside, how does Bubble know if whose account this is? So what it's going to do now is, if you notice up here on the URL, it says example sample custom page, because every this page here requires a if I can say a data item as an input, if I can say. And that data item, if I can double click and show you guys, is called type of content. Yeah, I'm sorry, type of content, which is page. So that page was empty. So you can see now it's login successful, and then it's going to fetch the page that the user created, and it's going to show that. Okay, so how does the cover image look, by the way, now? Lessons, we'll check that out later. Okay, what did we fix at this thing that we needed to check out? Okay, I'm just getting fed up of this responsiveness thing. Shall we start fixing the last part, which is the get started welcome screen. And if you do that, I think for today that will be enough, because I think it's just so much. By the way, for those guys who are judging me, this is not a tutorial video, okay? So let me go to my channel here. I have two videos that here that I need to add to the section here. In those videos, okay, by the way, this is another channel here. I need to change my channel. Okay, let's go to, oh, I'm sorry guys if I don't know if I get into any problems, the copyright problems. Oh no, what's happening? This is crazy. Yep. Okay, I can go here. Alright. So there's like two videos, right? So this one here. I want to take this video here. I'm not going to play this video. Don't worry, YouTube, please don't screw me up. I'm not going to play this video. I'm gonna pause this video. Okay, I'm gonna go to the data here. Go to app data, go to lessons. And by the way, even the welcome text is over here. I added all this except the image is not added. All we have to do here is add the images, and that's on. With that, will be done pretty much. So where are we? Oh, lessons. Okay. So the title is not showing up, so it's only going to be part 1. So that's going to be introduction to the interface. So introduction to the interface. Interface. We'll fix the cover image and then we'll ship this build. I think we also need to fix the landing page. And if you remember, I told about the fact that the landing page is weird because it's not supposed to like the video attracts too much attention, but people are not actually trying the thing out. So that was another problem. And also, that the other feature, the request that I got was that if you go to the design editor here, you can like this color stuff. Okay, people like adding color palettes. This is mostly a designer's thing. All right, so like the background color, like making it red, green, and all that stuff. Like this one here. I mean, how many people really understand this thing? Like some people are like, okay, don't give me so many options, I get confused. So yep, we need to be careful about that. This black is just too black. Let me make this one. Yep, maybe like this. All right, so and yeah, this responsive thing will not be correct. It will be a total mess, but it's okay. We'll fix this thing out in the next one. All right, we also need to add another video. Let's go back to my second part 2. I was playing. Damn it. I also need to add another video here, which is here. Title is part 2 and not introduction to the interface. What was the video about basically? Okay, using and creating portfolio. So yeah, creating portfolio. Great. Okay, so looks like we have 2 parts. That's all the videos that I've created so far. It's actually, I have to make more videos later, but like to show you, and I also wanted to like completely rebuild the whole thing. Okay, the lessons here I think should show up right. Okay, that seems to be a problem. Let's check out what the problem is on lessons. Pop up. Okay. From N to 11. So what's happening? Let's switch to, go back to that link here. Okay, one of the other ways you can, okay, so there's a, let me fix this again. Let the whole page load. Come on, man. Okay. I wanna copy the video URL. You can notice the change in the URL, right? The watch equals thing. So basically, what it's doing is it's taking the last 11 values. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. No, that's not good. Okay, I think it's starting from here. Okay, from N to. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh wait. 1, 2. YouTube is YOUTUBE. That's 7. Dot is 8. Com is 11. No, okay. You know what? I'm just going to just get the ID of this, and then I'm just going to pass this. So that's going to be this one here, which is this one here. I think it's a playlist, if I'm correct. Let's go URL. Okay, and then I'm going to fix this one up here to data part 2, save. Okay, let's check this out here now. I'm gonna refresh this page here. I just did. So altogether, there's 3 things that we did: lessons, cover image, and get started. Is this gonna work now? I think this one is lesson 2 or lesson 2. Both of them is a problem. Okay. Well, I actually need to get the ID of this thing. Or what you can do is just get the whole embed image. Because what's happening in this bubble editor is that it's going to ask for video ID. Okay, so what is the video ID? Let me check. Oh, by the way, look who's on the advertisement. Webflow. All right, that's funny. So let's actually do one thing here. Just to test things out, I'm going to put static URL, and I'm going to keep experimenting stuff. Oops, okay. Watch question v equals. Okay. Let's check this out here. Okay, looks like. Does this view the lesson? Yes or no? No, it doesn't. Okay, let's again fix this. So it's supposed to take the last 11 values, and it's supposed to stream that. I'm sorry, get the value for that. I'm sorry, I can't watch this video.